Welcome to About the Music. Listen, I learned a lot from 90s hip hop, from avoiding pork to recognizing when someone was moving funny in the streets. There were lessons laced in the lyrics of artists like Wu-Tang, Nas, and Mobb Deep. And that's just to name a few, because most rappers of that era had a story to tell. And if you listen closely, you could learn a thing or two. Prodigy was one of my favorite rappers of the 90s. As one half of the legendary Mobb Deep, a solo artist, and an incredible storyteller, Prodigy made a lasting impact on hip hop, and today I'm gonna tell you why he's one of the most respected names in the game. So before he was making waves in the rap world, Prodigy was Albert Johnson, born on November 2nd, 1974 in Hampstead, Long Island, New York. Music was in his family. His grandfather was a well-known jazz musician, and his mother was in the Crystals, a popular girl group from the 60s. Despite his musical roots, Prodigy was originally drawn to art, but when he met Havoc at the High School of Art and Design in Manhattan, everything changed, and Mobb Deep was born. If you're a hip-hop fan, you've probably heard of Mobb Deep. These guys dropped some of the most unforgettable tracks in rap history, and you know I made a playlist, so be sure to check it out. Their first album, Juvenile Hell, released in 1983, was just the beginning, but when they released The Infamous in 1995, they blew up. That album gave us Shook Ones Part 2, a song that still gives people chills today. Their music wasn't just about the streets though. It told vivid emotional stories about survival and hardship. Now, let's talk about some of the rivalries Prodigy was involved in. First up, his beef with Tupac. During the height of the East Coast versus West Coast thing, East Coast, West Coast beef, Tupac called out Mobb Deep on Hit 'Em Up, taking a personal jab at Prodigy's battle with sickle-cell anemia. Mobb Deep fired back with Drop a Gem on Him, a direct diss aimed at Tupac. However, the song was released after Tupac's passing, which made its timing all like it put an extra little sting on it, made it controversial.
I spoke about it. CNN spoke about it. A couple people had something to say, you know what I'm saying? A couple of them, but we were like the first ones to say something like, yo, just go back at the niggas basically and hold down New York, defend out of state, basically, like, you know what I mean? So when that happened, that's right when Pac had got signed to Death Row. So I guess he felt like he was the one that had to step up and be like, you know what? I'm gonna be the one that's gonna go at all these niggas, and I'm gonna show my loyalty to Death Row since I'm new over here, and we're gonna make it happen right now. Fuck that, it's war. So that's how it really started. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no problem with Pac. It was really just snooping them. You know what I'm saying? But Pac was holding it down for his crew, just like we was holding it down for New York.
And there was Jay-Z.
I was in the crib. I was in the Mobb Deep mansion, Long Island. I got a phone call from my man G, my man Illa G. He from Summer.
Oh, Illa G. Yeah, Sean Price has done a lot of stuff for him.
Yeah, we went to high school together. So G's in the crowd at Summer Jam, and he calls me. He's like, "Yo, son, remember that picture that you showed me?" He was like, "Yeah, I told you that shit was gonna come to haunt you one day." So we cracking up on the phone. Me and G just dying laughing, like, "Oh shit, this is a funny nigga." He put the picture up. Word, it was just funny. It was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People thought I was hurt. Like your average person that's in the crowd or that don't know me, or you know what I'm saying, don't know about our lifestyle, like they're like, "Oh, Jay got him all out, like he destroyed P." Like these people don't know. They listening to what Jay said on the song. You was a ballerina, I got the picture, I seen you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the picture that he put up, there's not even a ballerina picture. You know, because I used to be in the dance school and taking classes and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I took ballet, I took tap, I took jazz, African, all that shit. Like, that's what my family does. My grandma was very famous.
And
this one escalated when Jay-Z dropped Takeover, where he mocked Prodigy's past by mentioning his childhood ballet photos. Oh my gosh, I remember this one. Even more than I remember the Tupac one. Jay even put the pictures up on the big screen at Summer Jam 2001. That's why it's so memorable, because Jay-Z just has to overdo it. It was something, because at the time, like Prodigy and Mobb Deep, they had this real like gutter, like hood aesthetic. I don't want to say aesthetic, but that was that was their brand, right? It was like just real hardcore, real like somebody, they gonna shoot somebody, like they taking care of business. You cross them, you gonna get handled. Like that's just the way that it was. Jay-Z comes out with Prodigy in ballet photos and it's like, what? What? I mean, not that it matters. Like looking back on it, it's like, okay, he was a kid. Like his mom probably had him in dance classes and they want to put everybody in ballet because it's the one dance class no one ever wanted to take. Whatever. But it was a knock to their street credibility. You know, that's what it was like. Anyway, moving on. Prodigy wasn't just a group artist. His solo work was just as impressive. In 2000, he dropped H.N.I.C, featuring hits like Keep It Thoro. One of my I really loved H.N.I.C is in Charge. Like, H.N.I.C is it's definitely in my top 10 of rap albums. Keep It Thoro proved he could hold his own. He also worked behind the scenes, collaborating with artists like The Alchemist, helping to shape the sound of hip hop. His writing and production contributions made a huge impact on the industry. Listen, y'all, I write scripts to read just to keep myself on track because I have a tendency to want to yap, especially if I'm excited about the music I'm talking about or the artist I'm talking about. So I'm trying so hard to stay on script right now, but I want to deviate and just start going all over the place. So I'm gonna focus. Okay. Moving on. Legal troubles and the comeback. Life wasn't always easy for Prodigy. In 2007, he was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for gun possession. During that time, rumors about a fallout with Havoc started to circulate, but when he was released in 2011, the two reconnected and continued making music together, giving fans exactly what they wanted. Health struggles and his untimely passing. One of Prodigy's biggest challenges in life was his battle with sickle-cell anemia. He spoke about it in his music and lived with the pain for years. Sadly, in June 2017, while in Las Vegas, he was hospitalized for complications related to the disease. In an unfortunate accident, he passed away due to choking. And that's had a lot of people with the tinfoil hats on. Like he passed away from choking. Are we sure about that? He was only 42 years old, gone too soon, but never forgotten. And Prodigy's passing really was tough. That was a really sad one for me because he was like definitely a part of my teenagehood, a big part of my teenagehood. But here's the thing. Prodigy's influence didn't end with his passing. His music, his storytelling, and his raw talent continue to inspire artists today. Albums like the infamous H.N.I.C and Hell on Earth will always be a part of hip-hop history. If you haven't listened to his work, now's the perfect time to start. Like I said, I made a playlist. That's a good place to start. What's your favorite Prodigy track? Excuse me. I can't talk. I can't stay on task. I don't know what's going on today. Tomorrow's Friday. That's what it is. I'm already excited. Let me bring that back one more time. What's your favorite Prodigy track? Are you a fan of Shook Ones Part 2, Keep It Thoro, or maybe you've got an underrated gem you love? Maybe you dig deep into the crates. All of my favorites are in the playlist, so go check it out if you're curious. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I have to laugh at myself because it has been so difficult to stay on script. Turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
He started feeling sick out there after we got off the stage. So, whatever. I seen him get sick a million times. So that morning that I found out, when they said that he passed away, I just thought it was a lie. I just thought it was a rumor, like, because my people just spoke to him already. You know what I'm saying? Like how P doing? Oh, P good. He just was eating. He was laughing last night. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, can you go check on him? Because I just heard a rumor. And, you know, the road manager just said that, oh, yeah, he was laughing last night. I brought him some chicken parmesan or some shit.
Right.
And he went to the bathroom on his own. He was good. So to hear that he passed away that day, that shit, I just thought it was a lie.
Because he was in good shape.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was bouncing back. I mean, you know, I've came to the realization that, you know what I'm saying, son not here, but, you know, when I see him, when I look at pictures of him or when I look at videos of him, it don't seem real.